Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of like an art deco nail. Now originally I recorded all this video with the sound on from my camera, but since we've been having such windy weather in South Wales, the wind was like howling through my windows and you could hear it all on the camera. So I've taken the audio off of the video and decided to do a voiceover instead. So, products that I'm going to be using for this video is Magpie Give Me Strength, Magpie Don't Be Tacky, the gel paint in champagne and black, golden honey crystals, and my detailer and my striper brush. Now you can obviously choose whatever colours you want, but I'm going to go for kind of like a Gatsby feel, so kind of like, you know, a gold and a black art deco vibe. So I've prepped my Magpie colour pop by buffing it with a 240 buffer, and now I'm taking my gel 2 brush from Magpie and I'm just going to start painting on the champagne gel colour. Obviously this is a metallic colour, so you want to make sure that you are starting from the same spot when you are painting with metallics, just to obviously eliminate any brush strokes, and obviously you want to lighten your pressure as well, just to make sure that the colour flows down nicely and you don't get any of those brushy lines. So after you've done your first coat, we're going to pop it into the lamp for 60 seconds to cure, and then when it comes back out, you're just going to do your second coat again. Now you could use a normal gel colour for this step if you want. It doesn't have to be a gel paint. I just opted for a gel paint because I wanted the gold theme. So after you've applied your second coat, we're going to go back into the lamp and cure for another 60 seconds. And then when that comes out of the lamp, we're going to take a little bit of prep and dehydrate, and we're just going to scrub over the nail just to remove the inhibition layer. The gel paints don't have too much of an inhibition layer, but I just wanted to make sure that it was all nice and clean, ready for us to paint on. So now I'm taking the Magpie gel paint in black. I'm just decanting it onto the back of the catcher tray by Magpie. This is just going to make it easier for us to get to it without brushes. So we're going to start off with kind of like a little semicircle, like a band, and then after we've done that, we're going to start drawing our lines down. So when you are doing this, always take your time, do not rush, and you want to, first of all, before you start trying to fill in the shape, you want to make sure that you've got the basic outline there first. Always rest your pinky on one of your other fingers. This will help steady your hand, and work slowly. Do not try and rush this step because it will just ruin the whole effect. So as you can see, I'm just starting from my left and dragging that brush over to the right, coming downwards towards the middle to create that semicircle effect. And then once you've got your basic shape, I just go back in and perfect it, just making sure that the line is as perfect as I can get it. And then obviously when we are happy with our line, we're just going to mimic right underneath, giving it a good old thick shape, just because we're going to put gems in the middle of this as well, so you want to leave quite a bit of distance between these both lines. Again, once you're happy with the shape, it is now time for you to start filling in the band. You can obviously use your Illustrator brush for this, it might be a little bit quicker, but I just stuck with my striper and just filled the whole of that band in. Okay, so once you're happy with your band, you would have popped that in the lamp then to cure for 60 seconds before we start drawing our lines. So we're going to draw one line straight down the middle, and then we're going to draw 2 diagonal lines coming off the band higher up, and then another 2 little ones coming off the band. Obviously that probably makes no sense right now, but you'll see what I'm doing. But you want to load your product up on your striper brush for this part. We want the middle line to be quite thick because we want it to stand out, but just take your time, don't rush this part. Always rest your pinky to keep obviously your hand nice and steady, but as you can see, I just drew the line straight down the middle, and now I'm drawing the line to the side, obviously keeping it at a diagonal angle, if that makes sense, a diagonal angle, and try and get them as similar as you can on each side. So after you've done these 2 thick lines, we're just gonna pop another 2 thin lines just above it, thick lines just above it, and then you're gonna cure that for 60 seconds. And then when you come back at the lamp, this is when you're gonna start doing all your little fine lines and filling in all that space. So relieve the pressure slightly when you're pressing down with your brush. Try and just have minimal product on so you can really fan them lines down. And all you need to do is just fill in the whole of those gaps and pop in the lamp again for 60 seconds. So after your nail pot comes out the lamp, we're going to take some Gimme Strength, and you're just going to apply that Gimme Strength now onto the whole of that band. And before you cure, you're just going to go through your little gems, and you're just going to pick up whatever sizes you want, whatever design you want. I just started with like 3 bigger size crystals, and then I filled them in with the littler crystals, and I thought that'd give a nice effect. And just maneuver it around till you have your crystals placed where you want them. This can be a bit fiddly, so just take your time. And then just to finish the crystal design off, I took some of the Magpie Beauty caviar beads in gold and just had a little play about with those and placed them where I want them. This was by far the trickiest part, but persevere, it's all worth it for the finished design. Once you're happy with your design, pop it in the lamp and cure to hold those crystals in place. And then when you come back out, you're just going to take your dotting tool again, take some more of that black gel paint and just dot some little dots on top of those lines in whichever pattern or whichever way you want. And again, you're going to cure. And then once you're finished with curing, you're going to take your top coat. I'm using Don't Be Tacky and just covering the whole of the nail, but obviously not covering those crystals, just going up to the crystals. Once you've top coated, pop them in the lamp again for the final time and cure for 60 seconds. And then once you pull it out of the lamp, you are revealed with this beautiful Art Deco nail, which is a stunning design and will go with any type of colour. I just think those little gems finish off and add all the detail. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. My social media links will be either on the screen or down below if you want to come and follow me on those as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!